PYT Sports, everybody, Ben Mankiewicz. On Sunday, Oscar night, February 27th, not many people in Los Angeles paying attention to anything but the Oscars, but in the sports section, ran a curious ad taken out by the Los Angeles Clippers and their owner, Donald Sterling. Here's what the ad said. Full-page ad, again, in the sports section. Shows the owner, Donald Sterling, on the left, Blake Griffin, the great young star of the Clippers, on the right. Obviously, Blake Griffin is black. Clippers versus Houston, 7:30 p.m., Wednesday, March 2nd, 2011. In honor of Black History Month, the Clippers will admit 1,000 underprivileged children free. Child must be accompanied by a parent/guardian, limit of 2 tickets per ad, and 2 ads per family. Tickets are subject to availability, ! Tickets distributed at check-in table located at the Star Plaza entrance Staples Center starting at 5:30 to 7. Okay, so where to begin? Let's begin with pointing out that the game is Wednesday, March 2nd, and Black History Month is February. That's really point one. Point two, 1,000 underprivileged children. Are all black children underprivileged? Would white underprivileged children be admitted to this game? Would wealthy black children be admitted to this game in honor of Black History Month? Is Black History Month only for underprivileged black children? Would middle-class black children be admitted? Would a middle-class black child with a white parent guardian be admitted? How are we going to determine underprivileged status? Do your clothes have to be tattered? Do you have to have a sweatshirt that is sort of unclean? What if you have $22 in your pocket and you're a child? What constitutes children? By the nature of this ad, by the way, child must be accompanied by parent and guardian, but only the children get in free, so obviously what Donald Sterling is saying is the child gets in free, but that parent or guardian is going to have to buy a ticket. Underprivileged children aren't all black, you racist clown. And Black History Month was the month before. Now, a couple of facts about Donald Sterling. He has paid more than $2.5 million to settle housing discrimination allegations. Those discrimination allegations, pretty straightforward. He discriminated against black people in the apartments that he owns. He's also being sued by his former general manager, Elgin Baylor, who is black, for having a plantation mentality. Among the allegations that Elgin Baylor made is that Donald Sterling was accused of bringing women into the locker room while the players were showering, most of the players being black, and saying, "Look at those beautiful black bodies." But this is his way of making up for it here at Black History Month. Now, the Clippers have responded to this by saying, what are you talking about? We're just honoring Black History Month, honoring African Americans. And they're pointing out that, no, don't misunderstand. Now the Clippers are saying the parents will get in free. It's as simple as that. The event is a successful, well-intentioned effort on the owner's part to ensure that we give something meaningful to our community. It's as simple as that. That's what matters. Parents will accompany their children at no cost, and hundreds of families will benefit. So now it's the parents accompanying the children at no cost. That's obviously a change because it's not what it says here. Hundreds of families will benefit. So now, by the way, we're at hundreds of families will benefit. So now apparently the tickets will go to 1,000 parents and the children. That's how we'll get to 1,000. It's not 1,000 children and the parents. They're still only going to give 1,000 tickets away. But now it's families because they realize you can't force the other people to pay. Let me point out why it's in March. Because my first thought was that this racist clown decided that it would be in March only because it occurred to him after the fact. But the reason why it's in March is because the Clippers had only 2 home games in February. They were on the road. They had like an 8-game road trip for most of the month. And those 2 home games in February were against the Chicago Bulls, one of the best teams in the East, and the Boston Celtics, one of the best teams in the East. And he didn't want to give away any free tickets to those games. So screw it. Let's just honor the underprivileged black people in March. There's nothing good here. There's a bad guy the second worst owner in sports, because I'm not letting Dan Snyder give up that title as the worst owner in sports. But this is the most racist owner in sports. He's a bad guy, man. And to put your sort of star player, the one player who might finally be reforming your image, this great player, Blake Griffin, and sticking his name on this ad, the NBA can't force a guy to sell, but man, David Stern's got to do all he can to get this guy, this clown, out of the league. Black History Month, underprivileged kids. It's brutal. How are they going to tell? How are you going to know? Empty your wallets. Do you have a credit card? Is it a debit card? That's an American Express card. You don't seem underprivileged to me.